Welcome back to Dusty TV. So I'm joined by Ian Bird, our first team men's manager. Ian, give us your rundown for our weekly conference.
Well, obviously, we are delighted to have got 3 points last Saturday against UEA in a performance which was far from our best. We've got trained tonight. We will be trying to ensure that we get into the players and understand that those sorts of standards that we set for the UEA game are not what we're looking for, and that we're going to need to improve this coming Saturday if we're going to get another 3 points.
So we've got 3 games left for this season. Really exciting times ahead. Talk to us a little bit about your strategy for the last 3 games.
Well, all 3 games are at home at the Nest on the 3G, where historically we've been very, very consistent. I think playing on the 3G is an advantage to us, which we need to maximise. So those 3 games starting this Saturday with Beccles at home are all going to be tough. All the games in this division are tough, very close games. Beccles, we had a really good game with at their place earlier in the season. We did win the game 3-0, but the scoreline flattered us. It was a much closer game than that. And we'll be expecting a tough game from them this Saturday. And then on Wednesday night, we're at home to Aylsham, again at the Nest on the 3G. Same again, they might be third from bottom, but I think they've actually won their last 3 away games. So all the games are difficult, and we'll be making sure that our players are just focusing on one game at a time.
Exciting stuff. Talking of exciting things, you've also got a new little mascot program that you've brought in for the last 3 games. Just give us a bit of an update and information about that.
So the club is made up of lots of teams, and particularly in the youth side, I think we've got something like 16 or 17 youth teams, and we want them to feel part of Dussendale and Helsdon Rovers. So we came up with a new initiative of inviting teams along to be mascots, and we're delighted that the first of those happens this week, and we've got six youngsters coming along to experience being part of the first team, going out, doing the warm-up. They'll go out with the first team players and do the handshake and other little bits and pieces, which hopefully will make their experience a good day and show them what adult football is like, and hopefully feel part of the club.
That's really exciting. Okay, so give us a little bit of a snippet and a snapshot as what you do to get your boys warmed up ready ahead of Saturday's game.
Well, we probably start getting them thinking at training, which is tonight, and we'll just talk a little bit about the game, things that we didn't do so well last Saturday and that we need to improve on, any tactical stuff that we're bringing into this Saturday's game, making sure that they prepare properly, particularly on Friday, and then on Saturday, it's about setting the tone early on a Saturday morning. I'll send them out a message when they arrive at the ground, try and make sure that they're nice and relaxed to start with. Having a bit of banter, and then we try and get the tactical stuff sorted while they're nice and relaxed and talk about the things that we need to do. They'll then go out and have a warm-up, and then they'll come back in to the dressing room probably about 15 minutes before kick-off, and then we try and change the tone and make it much more serious, much more focused. We'll have a chat to the players about making sure that they're up for the game. We put on psych up music to try and make sure that they're up and ready for it. And to be fair, pretty much they have been. And so it's just making sure that we do the same again for these last 3 games.
Brilliant. Thanks very much for your time, Ian.